Three-pointer there from Glover on the other side, and Hudson Catholic gets their first lead. And at the horn, Hudson Catholic ends up with the lead. 8-7 after one. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday and school just ended. You have two choices. Option 1, put your phone down and hear about Chloe's drama later. Option 2, hear all about Chloe's day and how Brandon broke up with Kimberly during lunch again. And while you're soaking up all the drama, you're missing the road. You don't see Brandon walking on the sidewalk next to you, and you definitely don't see him about to cross the crosswalk. And while he's texting on his phone and...
Don't drama and drive. Stay alert, arrive alive.
Back here for the second quarter, Hudson Catholic with a lead 8-7 over Westtown. Starting session number 2. To the basket as Worley fouled on the way there. And he'll head to the line for 2. So 2 free throws here for Jalen Worley, the 6'5" junior. Was up the first one, and it rims out. 8-7 still the lead for Hudson Catholic, just underway here in the second. And up at the second, it's good. It's now 8 apiece. To the basket. Adjustment. Griffin at the basket. Get it to go. And Lively off to Berger. And here come the Moose. Berger up top. Drive from Worley, got it down to Lively, can't finish. Ball tipped away, Hudson Catholic ends up with it. Kelly to the corner for Glover. Can't get the 3 to go, and Lively with a board. Looks like Hudson Catholic is liking the 3 because of the size advantage there from Westtown. Here's Collier, drives, finishes! Noah Collier with a big flush. And Westtown up 10-8. Up top, Glover with the catch and the shoot. Misses short, tipped away, and Collier ends up with it again. Collier between the leg dribble. Worley, Berger. Berger takes the contact, and it's an offensive foul because he delivered the contact. That one, a good job from Isaiah Griffin to take the hit. And 10-8, the Westtown lead. Now after that turnover on the offensive foul, about 6:10 to go here in this first half. Hudson Catholic with a little bit of weave up top into a jumper's Phil Brown, and he ties it. 10 apiece. And here's Berger bringing it up. And Hands it off to Worley. Berger back to Worley. Lively with the catch. They're trying to get Berger open. They do. Can't get his shot off, though. Dribbles it off his foot. Derek Lively gets it back to Noah Collier in the right side. Now 2 Westtown players down, along with 1 Hudson Catholic player. Lively blocked at the rim by Griffin with the huge effort. Pardon me, that's Phil Brown Jr. with the huge block. This ball will be brought in by Quinn Berger, who's now checked in. Quinn, the sophomore. And his brother takes the 3. Won't go. Frank Kepnang, the 3rd best center in his class. Can't get it to go. Frank Kepnang did everything but score there, and it's still 10-10. 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Another weave from Hudson Catholic. Griffin in the corner. Up top to Brown. Brown off to Glover. Elbow jumper. Dies on the rim, and Frank Kepnang with it. Berger to his brother, and it's missed by Quinn. Rebounded. Hudson Catholic brings it up into the corner. There's Ellie to Griffin. And some contact there at midcourt, and Griffin knocked to the ground as Berger and Kepnang converged on him. Still 10-10, 4:11 now to go here in this first half. A defensive struggle so far as Glover pulls it back out, working against Berger. Gets it off to Griffin. Brown with it. Drives left open, off the glass, high and good. Hudson Catholic takes their first lead. It's 12-10, 3:40 to go in this first half. Hudson Catholic, that last bucket, there we go, their first lead. Worley inside to Collier. Worley has it again, back to Collier, kick back out. Quinn Berger, too strong. Good box out there by Hudson Catholic to keep Frank Kepnang off the boards. Good work from Joseph to do that. Here's Glover. Behind the back dribble. Griffin guarded by TJ Berger. And Worley got a little bit too close there on Phil Brown and commits the foul. Here's Brown. Up on the left wing, hands it off to Griffin. Sets the screen as well into an elbow jumper. And that's good. Extending their lead. It's 14-10, Hudson Catholic now. And a timeout from Seth Berger. Full timeout. Westtown wants to talk about it, and we'll take the break as well. Back after this and Slam Dunk to the Beach.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday and school just ended. You have 2 choices. Option 1, put your phone down and hear about Chloe's drama later. Option 2, hear all about Chloe's day and how Brandon broke up with Kimberly during lunch again. And while you're soaking up all the drama, you're missing the road. You don't see Brandon walking on the sidewalk next to you, and you definitely don't see him about to cross the crosswalk. And while he's texting on his phone and...
Don't drama and drive. Stay alert, arrive alive.
.242 to go here in this first half. It'll be Westtown basketball, down by 4 to Hudson Catholic. New Jersey versus PA here at Slam Dunk to the Beach 2019. Berger catch and shoot 3 from the right side, rims out. Kepnang trying to get down to the deck to get it. He has it, rips it away and gets it to Quinn Berger. Strong play from a strong dude there as Westtown gets another possession out of this. Ball knocked away. Stolen by Hudson Catholic. Here comes Griffin up the court. He loses control and Ellie continues the possession. Pardon me, that's Joseph. Keeps it for Hudson Catholic. Ellie up top, left side for Glover. Catch for Griffin to the free throw line, gets in. Kepnang blocks it. That's 2 for him. Here's TJ Berger up court. Right side to Quinn, now to Worley. Travel. To the basket. Griffin high off the glass. Can't get it to go back out to Glover after his own rebound. Misses that one. Worley with the board. Off to TJ Berger. Glass and good. Not the way he wanted it to go, but it counts. Midcourt knocked away. Taken away by Worley. An offensive foul. He pushed off a little bit. A lot bit, actually. So 14-13 lead for Hudson Catholic. Glover kicks it out the other side. Ellie with the catch and shoot. Moves off, and Collier with the board. Berger slows things down. Gets instructions from his coach, who's also his dad. As Westtown really spacing out the floor here. It's a 1-2-2 defensively from Hudson Catholic. It's kind of a 1-2-2 offensively from Westtown. To the basket, Worley blocked, kicks it out, and the end of the quarter. Pardon me, that's the end of the half. And that's not the score we were expecting. That's not as many points as we would have thought, but it's 14-13. Hudson Catholic's lead after one half. Back after this.
Clap your hands. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. Oh, yeah. Cha-cha, real smooth.
It's 7 a.m. Monday morning. You have 2 choices. Option 1, wake up now and get to school on time. Or option 2, hit the snooze button for the 10th time and get back to that dream you were having about your dog drinking tea with your grandmother. Just as your grandma starts to bark, you'll wake up for real this time in a panic. You have 10 minutes. You run out the door and start driving. You're speeding around traffic and cutting across side streets and...
Being late is one thing. Risking a life is another. Drive slow, arrive alive.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Welcome to the 2019 Slam Dunk to the Beach Preview Special. Let's meet the 19 teams in this year's field. First up, Albany Academy from Albany, New York. UConn's newest commit, Andre Jackson, returns to Slam Dunk to the Beach after last year's high-flying debut. The 50th ranked senior will lead his cadets twice against teams from Maryland, first on the 27th against Eleanor Roosevelt, and again on the 28th against Lake Clifton. Archbishop Stepanak from White Plains, New York. Combo guard RJ Davis will be rocking the Tar Heel blue next season. The 40th ranked senior is joined by the 10th best junior, AJ Griffin, who just committed to Duke. Those two will be well worth the price of admission when they take the court on the morning session on day 3 against Paul VI from Virginia. Kay Penlopen from Lewis, Delaware. One of Delaware's most veteran teams has 8 seniors returning to a team that went 10-12 last season, but under a new head coach, Shamik Thompson. The hosts will play the first game of Slam Dunk against St. Raymond out of the Bronx, and then kick off the final session against Dover. Dover from Dover, Delaware. The Senators lost by just 3 to state champ Sanford in the 2019 DIAA Championship after a 26-1 season. They'll play twice, first on December 28th against Eleanor Roosevelt out of Maryland, and then day 3 against host Kay Penlopen. Eleanor Roosevelt from Greenbelt, Maryland. The top team in Maryland's Class 4A rankings returns to Slam Dunk to the Beach after going 22-2 last season. Thomas Whitley was waiting in the wings for E-Roos after they lost a lot of talent due to graduation. The Raiders will round out day 1 against Andre Jackson in Albany Academy, and then play the 3 o'clock game on day 2 against Dover. First Love Christian Academy from Washington, PA. Senior guards Isaiah Wilson, PA's second best player, who committed to Richmond, and DJ Gordon, PA's fourth best player, who is headed to Happy Valley, lead the Knights to the beach for the first time. After a 15-10 year last season, head coach Kyrie Wilson will have some staunch competition lined up for the Knights when they play day 1 against Hudson Catholic out of New Jersey, and then when they play on day 3 against Roselle Catholic, also out of New Jersey. Gill St. Bernard School from Gladstone, New Jersey. The Knights finished just behind slam dunk peers Roselle Catholic and Immaculate Conception in the New Jersey Division non-public North B rankings at 22-5, while winning their 5th straight Somerset County Tournament Championship. The highly decorated GSB squad will play on December 27th against National Christian Academy from DC, and then on day 3 against St. Raymond's out of the Boogie Down Bronx. Hudson Catholic from Jersey City, New Jersey. Sophomore guard Zion Cruz leads the Hawks this season. The consensus 5-star shooting guard returns to Slam Dunk to the Beach after they won both games in 2018. Zion currently has offers from Syracuse, UCLA, and St. John's, and is rated as the #1 player in New Jersey for the class of 2022. The Hawks will play against First Love Christian Academy on Friday afternoon, and then Westtown School on Saturday's evening session. Immaculate Conception from Montclair, New Jersey. The second best team in the New Jersey Division non-public North B rankings is back in Lewis. The Lions went 18-7 last season for head coach Jimmy Salmon and will play twice at Slam Dunk, kicking off day 2 against Rock Creek Christian, and then at noon on the 29th against Legacy Charter. Lake Clifton from Baltimore, Maryland. Maryland's top Class 1A team in 2019 will be in Lewis, as the Lakers from Lake Clifton bring their 24-4 record and one of the best coaches in Baltimore, Herman Herod, to the beach. The Lakers will play on December 27th against Delaware's best, Sanford School, and then on the 28th against Albany Academy. Legacy Early College from Greenville, South Carolina. Another group of Lions, but this pride has the furthest to travel out of all the teams. Coming all the way from Greenville, South Carolina, BJ Jackson's Legacy squad won the 2019 USA National Prep Championship game. LEC will play on day 2 against Our Savior Lutheran from New York, and on the 29th against Immaculate Conception from New Jersey. National Christian Academy from Fort Washington, Maryland. Ja'Kai Robinson, the 19th best small forward in the junior class, leads his Eagles to Delaware. Trevor Brown's NCAA team will play against Gil St. Bernard from New Jersey in the 5 p.m. game on day 1, and the last game of the tournament against Westtown. Our Savior Lutheran School from the Bronx, New York. Maxim Madison, the newest Pitt commit, leads the Falcons to the beach. The 6'10 senior center is joined by St. John's commits Posh Alexander and Dylan Wusu. Our Savior Lutheran will take on Rock Creek Christian from Maryland on day 1, and then Legacy Charter from South Carolina on day 2. Paul VI from Fairfax, Virginia. The Paul VI Panthers return to Slam Dunk to the Beach, bringing with them 2 highly talented guards, Jeremy Roach and Trevor Keels. Roach, the number 20 ranked player in the senior class, is committed to play with Coach K and the Duke Blue Devils. His teammate Trevor Keels, a 6'5 shooting guard and 36th ranked player in the class of 2021, has offers from defending champ Virginia, as well as Florida, Oklahoma State, and Virginia Tech. The Panthers' lone matchup will be one of the most marquee games as they take on Archbishop Stepanak on Sunday afternoon. Roselle Catholic from Roselle, New Jersey. Roselle Catholic returns to Slam Dunk to the Beach after winning both their games last season. The Lions bring 2 of the best players in the class of 2020, Cliff Amorio and CJ Wilcher. Amorio leads the Lions with his 6'11" frame, currently ranked as the 47th best player in the country with offers from Auburn, Kentucky, and UConn. The Lions' other top player, Wilcher, has committed to Xavier and is currently the 5th best player in New Jersey. The Lions open up Saturday against Sanford and will finish up the tournament Sunday night against First Love Christian Academy. Rock Creek Christian from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. After capturing the Capital Beltway League Championship over Slam Dunk peer National Christian last season, the Eagles are full of D1 level players again. They'll start their time in Lewis against Our Savior Lutheran on the 27th and kick off day 2 against Immaculate Conception. Sanford School from Hockessin, Delaware. Delaware's best squad comes down south after winning the DIAA state championship over Dover last season. Sanford will play twice, first against Lake Clifton from Maryland on day 1, and then they'll end day 2 with a big test against Roselle Catholic from New Jersey. St. Raymond's from the Bronx, New York. The Ravens introduced Lewis to Jelly Fam years ago when current Iona Gale Isaiah Washington impressed the crowd. New York's 12th best team will once again look to put on a show when they kick off Slam Dunk against host Cape Henlopen, and then when they play Gil St. Bernard on the final day. And finally, always a crowd favorite, Westtown School from Westchester, Pennsylvania. The Westtown School has been a consistent, major player at Slam Dunk to the Beach, and this year no different. Junior center Frank Kepnang is the number 1 junior in the state of Pennsylvania, and he boasts offers from UConn, Pitt, and Syracuse. After winning both games last season, Coach Berger's team will take on Hudson Catholic on Saturday evening, and then they'll round out the whole tournament when they play National Christian Academy on Sunday evening. There's the teams. Now let's see when they play. Here's a look at the full 3-day schedule. And finally, here are the top players to watch in Lewis, Delaware, December 27th, 28th, and 29th. Class of 2020 16th best small forward, UConn commit Andre Jackson from Albany Academy. From Archbishop Stepanak, UNC commit RJ Davis, the class of 2020's 40th best player. Stepanak teammate and Duke commit, the number 10 player in the junior class, AJ Griffin. The number 3 point guard in the senior class, Duke commit Jeremy Roach from Paul VI. Frank Kepnang, the 3rd best center in the junior class from Westtown. And Cliff Amorio, the 8th best center in the class of 2020 from Roselle Catholic. Tickets are now available for sessions, days, and the full weekend. Visit slamdunktothebeach.com to learn more and secure your seat today. New for 2019, group tickets are now available by calling 302-672-6832.
Everybody clap your hands. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out.
Welcome back. 3rd quarter here underway from Slam Dunk to the Beach 2019. I got a special guest here. He's a very smart basketball man. And the man who brings this all together, Dr. Matt Robinson. He is the chairman of Slam Dunk to the Beach.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you for coming up here.
You bet. You bet. Got a close one here.
So Westtown, a fan favorite, and Hudson Catholic, without their star player, playing a really, really good game.
Slowing the pace down a little bit, making extend those possessions. So, yeah.
It's hard to deal with 7 feet at the rim, though, as Lively blocks it away.
Yeah. Westtown is definitely long.
So talk about this tournament. Continues to grow, continues to get bigger.
It's, again, year
it's
6.
Incredible.
Yeah, year 6, incredible in terms of attendance, sponsorship, awareness, the quality of play. We keep just trying to get better. And it's having great teams like these two guys being willing to come and play for us.
Yeah, for example, Westtown, I don't know, 5 years in a row? I mean, we saw 2 years of Mo, we saw 4 years of Cam, but it was with a different school when he started. So it's almost like Slam Dunk and Westtown have kind of grown with each other.
It's funny, you're right, they almost have a following them in and themselves. I mean, multiple people I heard walking in rooting here for Westtown. And you're right, I mean, having Cam Reddish for those several years, people really got an affinity for the team as well as Cam. And, that's what the fans come for. They want to see these players that now you're watching a college game and watching NBA games, and they're Slam Dunk alum. So I think that's really what the tournament's always been about, is having the best players and having the best teams.
I mean, I like to brag and say I saw him when. I have an affinity, as you said, for Mo Bamba and Cam Reddish, and you just see what those guys do when they're here even, not just on the floor. Cam Reddish signed autographs for a good 20, 30 minutes his last game here. It's incredible.
Yeah, I remember, too, that the one game they came out to watch actually the Unified game, and then they were warming up, and some kids were into the basketball, rebounding for Cam, and that's a lifetime memory, for an 8, 10-year-old kid to be telling, 10 years from now. Man, no call on that one.
Heads up, the train's coming through.
Yeah.
And Frank Kepnine gets the dunk layup to go, and Westtown's up 17-14 here with 6:15 to go. But this state comes together, and I know this may be a rose-colored glasses thing to say, but I don't know another state that can come together the way Delaware does, top to bottom. I know it's only 3 counties, but top to bottom to bring together this much talent and be this first class.
Oh, yeah. It's, and again, Delaware is a great community. It's a sports community. It's great to see everybody get behind this. I mean, what's amazing to me is how proud Sussex County is of the event. It's their opportunity to show themselves off for the visitors coming in. I mean, the awareness that's come for the area based upon the streaming of the games. So it's a great community, business community. The government's here. I mean, yesterday you have the governor sitting at the game with the Speaker of the House. I don't know if they get along, but for Slam Dunk they do. And but it says a lot about the state. It's a great place to live, and like I said, a great sport community. Get behind the event like this.
Yeah, some states too big, too polarized based on their political affiliation, and here it just all works. I know it's a simple thing. It's a basketball tournament, but whatever. It means a lot more than just that, because here we are 3 days in the end of December. It's not that cold, but it's cold to where the beaches are, not as lively. But there's so many people here enjoying Delaware.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you, it's so accessible down here at the beaches now. You hear that from teams. I've heard this from college coaches. They're amazed how quick, once they get off 95, how quick they're at the beach. And again, that's been great construction, and the county's benefited from that, and the tournament's benefited from that. So, it's amazing. I mean, the collection of college coaches here today. We got coaches from Pitt, St. Joe's. You have Rutgers. You have Maryland. You have Xavier. I mean, the players are here, and they're coming. They're coming to see them. And we always have that great story. We always talk about with Colin Gillespie with Villanova. At Slam Dunk, he was his coming out party. At that point, wasn't highly recruited and had a great showing here, and all of a sudden, the who's who of college basketball was interested.
And now he's leading one of the powerhouses, the Blue Bloods of college basketball.
Got a championship ring, too.
Yeah, that's right. And not only that, we talk about, it's in the media notes and things like that, but I don't think a lot of people talk about it. Villanova has 4 Slam Dunk alums. Kentucky has 4 now, but they've recruited 5.
Yep.
Temple has 6 on their roster right now.
Yep.
And these are names that everybody knows as basketball schools.
Yep. No, it's and like I said, it says a lot about our ability to get the teams, and it goes a lot about them having a great experience here. I mean, every team, the final parting words from the coach is, "We'd love to come back," and I think that says a lot about the people of Delaware. says a great thing about we have a Position Sport who puts on the event for us. So it's we'd like to think it's a first-class event for spectators as well as the teams.
And Position Sports works with the EYBL, Nike, the Jordan Brand Classic. It's not just local high school basketball tournaments. It's big-time things. So this event is big-time run with a lot of big-time connections. Oh, boy. Big-time block there from Frank Kepning.
Always there.
Noah Collier, the Pitt commit for 3.
Sinking that 3 in front of his future coach.
And Westtown now getting a little bit of offense going. So out there, Noah Collier, number 1 in blue, going to Pitt. Number 20, TJ Berger, the coach's son, he's heading to Penn. Frank Kepning, number 22, he's the 3rd-ranked center in his junior class. He's uncommitted. He's probably the prize out there right now for a lot of people. But Seth Berger, basketball in his blood, and every year you think, oh, my God, Mo Bamba's gone. What are they going to do? Cam Reddish, Jake Forrester.
Yeah.
Cam's gone. Jake's gone. What are they going to do? Noah Collier, Frank Kepning, both of his sons are playing well.
Yep. No, it's Seth does an amazing job, runs a great program. Speaking with college coaches, the thing they like about the Westtown players is that they're coachable. And I think Seth, creates that culture for his players that, they play within his system, and I think that's important. I mean, a lot of times when you talk about a kid just playing, showing off skills versus playing within a system, and I think Seth really gets these kids to do it. And I think the best example is when you saw Cam. I mean, Cam really played within that system as good a player he was. He included his teammates, kept the ball moving. So it says a lot about him. It says a lot about Coach Berger. But I tell you, it's a shame for Hudson, without having Zion here tonight. I mean, that's I think it would have been it's a great matchup right now. I mean, it's great that they're keeping the game close, but Zion, is an exceptional talent.
Top 3 freshman coming in last year. He's a top 20 player now, and apparently at home sick, and so we're really disappointed to not see him, but hope he feels better.
Yep.
So the rest of the night, you'll see Sanford and Cape Henlopen, a chance for Cape to play another game. Delaware's best and our host school.
Yep. I'll tell you, Dover put up a heck of a fight today, man. I mean, I thought they played well against Eleanor Roosevelt. What a smart team they are. Great game against Albany last night, and like I said, they held off Dover today.
You get to see some really good players, top-ranked players, but a lot of really good teams. Teams like, all-around basketball, Eleanor Roosevelt, the Delaware teams like Sanford. I mean, Stan Waterman, if you don't do it Stan's way, then you're not going to be a big part of the team. And Stan's way really works here in the state of Delaware.
And I tell you, Stan's team is a talented team. I mean, I got to think. I'm not sure on this, but I think that's the first time Stan's won against an out-of-state team in the tournament. But Stan always asks for a tough opponent. But last night they played great. Tonight they got a tough one with Roselle. I think it's going to be a great matchup.
A couple of years ago, Sanford was seemingly given to the Wolves. Remember, La Lumiere from Indiana was here. And I think a lot of people were like, oh, here's a game for La Lume to do their thing. Brian Bowen was on that team. There are a lot of big names were part of that La Lu team that's in the top 25 every year. And Sanford gave him a game. And the joke is that La Lu doesn't come anymore because Sanford. but there's an example of Delaware basketball being at a high level. Jair Davis is a Power 5 type of player, and Njoku is a Power 5 type of player. And so the country gets to see Delaware on display here, which is another good thing.
Well, it's great to see Jair. I mean, I remember him as a freshman playing on that team. And to watch him go through the
all
4 years.
team.
And, boy, to watch him mature physically as a player, great kid. Looks like he's going to have a great college career ahead of him.
So 27-19 here with 2:15 to go. Westtown and Hudson Catholic joined by the chairman, the slam dunk to the beach. In our 6th year back, the tournament did exist prior. LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant all played here. But under new management and new organization, the tournament back and better than ever.
Yeah, it's been a great journey, and it's been great working with the great people of Sussex County on this. And again, we can't do it without Sussex County Council and the state legislator giving us some funds to be able to make this happen. So, great stuff.
Today's Grotto Pizza Day. They're a big sponsor, the name sponsor of the tournament.
Grotto's been there from the beginning, so couldn't have done it without them. It was great having Heather Kenton down on the floor today, Director of Marketing for Grotto's. Nice shot.
Catch and shoot from Worley. It's 30-19. I posted a clip over the summer of LeBron. There was somebody had a clip of LeBron playing at Slam Dunk. That one here he did.
Yeah.
And there's Grotto all over the place. And so Grotto's been here from the start.
I did see that. That's right. Yeah, they're special. They are Delaware.
There's Griffin. Pass to Glover. 3 on the way is
nice
good.
Shot.
Now you're kind of in the forefront of international basketball too. You're interacting with international coaches, giving them opportunities to learn. Talk a little bit about how the game is growing overseas.
You know, it's I do a program. We work with the United States Olympic Committee and FIBA, the International Basketball Federation, and the International Olympic Committee. But basketball is just growing unbelievably around the world. You have countries that are very advanced, what they're doing in player development, but then you have small countries that are trying to get a foothold and get it going, and it's neat to work with both of them. Just this past year we had a program. We had coaches in from Egypt, Kazakhstan. I'm trying to think now. Egypt, Jordan, and then we had coaches from Russia.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of our Asian countries. I'm sorry, long day.
No, it's fine. But nobody's holding you accountable here. It's fine.
But the interesting thing is, how much there's passion for the game around the world. America's kind of the mecca. It's a great program. These coaches come. We embed them with Division I programs. Coach McKillop down at Davidson hosts them. We have Coach Dunphy at Temple, and now Coach McKee at Temple. Martin Inglesby at Delaware hosts a program. Coaches up at Lehigh. And it's a great sharing experiences. The American coaches are learning from them, but our international coaches get a lot from them as well. So game is only getting bigger, and I think you're seeing more and more internationals coming not only to the NBA, but to college programs as well.
Right. Now, is high school basketball in Canada developed enough that we might see a team?
We've talked about that in the case that we have to check on that we follow by the DIAA rules and which are the National Federation rules, but we got to make sure it's okay through those rules to have the team come in. But yeah, Canadian basketball is amazing what they've done. And you look at some of the top draft picks in recent years have been Canadians.
Wiggins, Tristan Thompson.
Yep.
Yeah. I just named 2 Cavs players off the top of my head because I'm a Cavs fan.
Well, the original Steve Nash coming out of Canada.
That's right. The soccer player turned basketball player.
Hudson's hung in here, man.
Well, it's tough when TJ Berger's getting that one and hitting it.
Yeah. It's fun watching TJ mature as well, seeing him as a freshman to where he is today.
I remember the first time I saw him, he may have been, because he was so young at that point, we saw him many years ago, that he was like the ball boy or something.
Yeah.
And then here he is out here putting on a show.
No, Dad's got to be proud, and Mom.
And that one, at the end of the third quarter, it is 35-24. Thank you. I'll let you get back to seeing
Jimmy.
everybody. But
thank you for the great job you do and all the stuff you do for the tournament, my friend.
Thank you.
Great
Thank you,
stuff,
Dr.
Jimmy.
Matthew Robinson, the chairman of Slam Dunk to the Beach. We'll be back after this.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday and school just ended. You have 2 choices. Option 1, put your phone down and hear about Chloe's drama later. Option 2, hear all about Chloe's day and how Brandon broke up with Kimberly during lunch again. And while you're soaking up all the drama, you're missing the road. You don't see Brandon walking on the sidewalk next to you, and you definitely don't see him about to cross the crosswalk. And while he's texting on his phone and...
Don't drama and drive. Stay alert, arrive alive.
Fourth quarter underway here, and a turnover right away. Griffin couldn't handle the pass from Brown. 35-24, 7:47 to go in this one. And Westtown's got Collier, Worley, Berger, Chittick, and Lively. It's Brown, Griffin, Glover, Ellie, and Joseph for Hudson Catholic. Berger with the catch up top. Berger drives, kicks up top. Worley with the catch at the free throw line, goes up. Counted in the foul. Worley's got 13, looking for 14. So a big thank you to Dr. Matt Robinson for joining us, the chairman of Slam Dunk to the Beach. As that one's up and good. Now 38-24 with 7:19 left. This one's stolen away. Here comes Worley. Worley to the basket, looking to finish, and he's fouled hard. And we'll go to the line for two more. That one up and good. Now 39-24. That is 15 for Worley. Sorry, I was looking down. He must have missed that. His team is cheering for him. So another for Worley. I take that back. 3 out of 5 from the line. And up and good. Now it's 39-24 after the split free throws from Worley. Ball stolen away by Worley again. Doing work in the fourth. Pass to the left side. It's 41-24. This one getting away from Hudson Catholic now. Ellie inside to Baker Miller. Baker Miller runs out of space. Ball knocked away, but Brown ends up with it. Missed. Berger on the deck. Throws it to Lively, who keeps it alive. Now to Frank Kepning. Three on the way from the left side. That's missed by Chalik and tracked down by Frank Kepning. He'll hand it off to Berger. .530 to go here. And our fourth game of the day is Berger takes the hit, and he'll go to the line. So free throws coming for Berger. He's making his first trip. 9 points for him so far. 17 for Worley, 9 for Berger. Make it 10. 42-24. 7 for Collier, 6 for Kepning to go along with 7 rebounds. On the other side, Glover has 9. Ellie has 5 and 4 apiece for Brown and Griffin from Hudson Catholic. Baker Miller also with 2. Berger splits them, 42-24 with 5:27 to go. Griffin up top. And a foul there from Little. He extended that leg a little bit, and he'll be called for that. Three up and good. Left side from Griffin, and he now has 7. And it's 42-27 now. Chaddock to Berger. Berger down low to Lively. This one's stolen away. Here comes Brown. Ellie. Catch down the other side by Griffin. And Kepnang with the board. Chaddock, 3. Got it. And timeout. I believe Westtown calling the timeouts. It's a full. We'll take it with them. 45-27 when we come back after this.
It's 7 a.m. Monday morning. You have 2 choices. Option 1, wake up now and get to school on time. Or option 2, hit the snooze button for the 10th time and get back to that dream you were having about your dog drinking tea with your grandmother. Just as your grandma starts to bark, you'll wake up for real this time in a panic. You have 10 minutes. You run out the door and start driving. You're speeding around traffic and cutting across side streets and...
Being late is one thing. Risking a life is another. Drive slow, arrive alive.
McGee Motors is proud to sponsor Slam Dunk to the Beach, showcasing some of the area's best young athletes. McGee recognizes top performance on the road and off-road with their all-star lineup of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. From America's favorite minivans to the world's favorite 4-wheel drive. Stop in McGee Motors for their 23-point express lane oil change for just $35 and see the award-winning lineup.
McGee Motors in Georgetown, a family tradition since 1948.
45-27, 4:19 to go. Some fresh faces for, or just one actually, for Hudson Catholic. Elijah Gertrude has checked in as the shot is missed and out of bounds off of Joseph. Westtown with the basketball, 3:50 to go. Worley to Berger. Collier off the screen to the basket. Ball tipped around on the miss and collected by Baker Miller for Hudson Catholic. This one out of play off of Gertrude and will stay, or rather go to Westtown, 3:10 to go. Our Savior Lutheran and Legacy Charter up next here from Slam Dunk to the Beach. Here's Worley. Worley to the basket. Counted in the foul. Westtown lulls them to sleep and then strikes on the basket from Worley. They're now up by 20. 2:07 to go. As Berger comes out, TJ that is, replaced by his brother Quinn. And the free throw up and good. Griffin. Handling it for Hudson Catholic. Here's Gertrude. Under 2 minutes to go. Griffin is joined by Brown, Gertrude, Glover, and Joseph on the court for Hudson, or rather Westtown. Collier, Berger, Chittick, Kepnang, and Lively for the Moose. Up by 21 here. 1:30 to go. And Frank Kepnang will head out now, so will Collier. Replaced by Trey O'Neill. And Amir Britt. O'Neill a freshman, Britt a senior. A 2-3 for the Moose here. A lot of activity there from that defense as Hudson Catholic trying to probe it with 1:10 to go. Pickering checked in for Hudson Catholic during that whistle as well. Here's Glover up top. Gertrude to Pickering. Drive from Griffin. Kicks out to Pickering. Front iron and no. Rebounded by Westtown. And with 45 seconds to go, they will probably just dribble this one out. Oh no, they're going to run the offense here. Quinn Berger to O'Neill. Berger into a long two, won't go. Rebounded by Hudson Catholic, and they'll have one more possession here with 20 seconds to go. 48-27. Gertrude cut off into a jumper. It will not go, and rebounded by Amir Britt. And Quinn Berger will dribble it out. Westtown wins it 48-27. Our Savior Lutheran and Legacy Charter up next here from Slam Dunk to the Beach. We'll see you for that one.